Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at Celestia, seeing what's going on. Got a lot of requests for this one. I can totally see why. It looks like it wants to sweep that upper level liquidity. We only got about halfway into that, and now the price is starting to pull back. Just to kind of preface and help you understand probably why that's the case, Bitcoin price is coming down a little bit, and Bitcoin dominance is increasing. When Bitcoin dominance increases in the overall sense, most altcoins have a tendency of pulling back. Okay. Again, if you're not familiar with that, and just say you're part of my Discord, even if not, jump on over to our Discord. There is a bookmarked cheat sheet that I have, just kind of helping understand this. Because again, when alts go down, a lot of it's because Bitcoin dominance price is up, or Bitcoin price is up as well. Okay. If we look at it here, we're seeing the price of Bitcoin coming down while Bitcoin dominance is still high. We're seeing some dumps for some altcoins. Not necessarily saying Celestia will do that. I'm just telling you that that probably explains why it hasn't swept that upper level yet, because Bitcoin's kind of playing around with that support and resistance level at 47,000. Okay, so just some friendly advice to just be careful and cautious. Protect your investment, move your stop loss higher as you continue to take profit or move into profit, and of course, make sure you're not over leveraging and using lower position size. As a community, for us, just to clarify, we use low leverage, low position sizing. We take nice profits all the time, 30% in 12 hours, 36% from Bitcoin in 4 days. I don't mind waiting for profit like that. If you prefer not to wait, I've got a day trading scalping bot too. Matic ETH XRP, we scalped the heck out of that yesterday. And then just this morning, we got a nice little 6% off AVAX in 4 hours. That's an automated trading bot that I created to kind of help just get some day trades out for people, because there was a large request for that, and I don't love day trading anymore. So I personally just would rather use let the bot do the work for us, right? That's the whole concept. Anyways, check that out in your own time, cryptocash.tech. If you're curious, want to look at the moving averages, we talked about this earlier. We're ascending positively. There's nothing to really see here. That's a very, very good sign. Being up with a 20 is great. As long as we stay above that level, we can confirm this bullish uptrend will continue. We're also seeing a MACD convergence here as well. So even though the price is pulling back a little bit, we've shifted gears here from a potential pullback to a significant or likely continuation. We can see here stochastic RSI swinging up, money flow index increasing, and same thing here with the RSI being high. So these are all positive bullish signs here on the daily. Okay, nothing really letting us know that there's some craziness happening here. We do have a fair value gap just below the price action, so that does tell us that we have a bit of a liquidity there. A large amount of liquidity down here too, so just be mindful that could very well get swept eventually. We're going to have to lose some key level supports before that happens, but generally speaking, the $9 to $12 range is a potential area of interest for whales, because they have a tendency of wanting to push the price down towards those liquidation levels. Anyways, the closer one is here, and we still got some left upwards of about 1730. So keep in mind, more likely for the price to go up than down at this point based on that sentiment. Also, this retest of this level here leads me to believe we might see a cup and handle, but the price consolidates here after it breaks that resistance and continues higher. It's a really, really common characteristic in trading. A lot of it hinges on Bitcoin not pulling back aggressively though. Okay, we just need Bitcoin to stabilize for another day or two. We'll be fine. Okay, above all moving averages, fantastic. MACD is converging, but it's losing a little bit of momentum, so kind of just tells us, hey, we might be shifting gears here. Same thing with stochastic RSI, a little bit quicker of a moving average, letting us know the price is pulling back. But RSI is above 50, and money flow index is still high. So the truth is, if the price does pull back, it should likely pull back to some of these volume profile areas here, which is pretty much right where we're at. 1575 has a large accumulation of volume, so keep that in mind. So at this point, I would say there's a stronger likelihood the price is going to continue or pivot. It does pull back. Again, a bounce off this fib level here at about 1525 would make most sense. It's already kind of done that though. It pulled back already when Bitcoin yanked down to what, 45,300, I think it was. It's a pretty aggressive candle wick. But we saw that here, but it's also corrected itself nicely. So to me, when I see a coin like this, for example, that's performing very well and not pulling back as aggressive as other coins, also maintaining itself here with a nice little range, there's a decent chance we're going to see the price action continue higher, right? Most cases when you see this occur, it's a type of flag pattern. Now again, I know you're saying, wait, that's parallel, it's not descending. It's still okay. Range bound activity basing itself above the most recent high as a new low, strong likelihood the price is going to continue. So again, all the more reason why 1525 should be a bouncing point for us as it pulls back. But at the same time, the likelihood of that pullback is fairly low. Okay, so let's look at the few other things here that we have left on the hourly. We can just quickly note with TD sequential, we got a nice little reset. We've consolidated perfectly. Nothing to see there. When it comes to the Ichimoku cloud, we can see lagging span still free and clear. Most other coins are not. Version lines above the baseline, and of course, what do you know? The cloud is hanging out right there at about 1535. Or 1525, roughly. There's a range right there that we can see on this fib level here that's important to understand. So the truth here is everything's looking pretty good. There's really nothing that's bearish at all, and we have a lot of confirming factors. We can also take a look at our CC Gold indicator. It looks like we have another consideration for an entry here, being above the moving averages there. I would prefer to use this on the 15, and we can see we've got 3 entry levels here recently after having taken profit already. So profit taking, entry, profit, entry. We don't have our profit target yet, but there's a good chance with us being in this range here, we're in pretty good shape. So to anyone who uses this indicator, again, it's available for purchase on my website. You already know that, but the key takeaway here is that you want to use confirmational signs when it's above this green cloud here, because if you take it when it's underneath the red cloud, it's usually less successful. Okay. Again, it's just a confirmational tool that I use to, buy low and sell high. It just helps me kind of confirm after I've done a good TA here. So all that having said, we've got good entries here with not only my indicator, but every other time frame has shown us that this coin is more likely to go up than down. Granted, the caveat here is that Bitcoin sells off aggressively. This coin will pull back. Keep in mind, it already has, don't get me wrong, and it could again, but it could even pull back much more aggressively because this is a profitable coin, and if Bitcoin pulls back, that whole altcoin dominance thing continues, we're going to be seeing some coins pulling back pretty aggressively. So just be aware of that. All I ask is that you set a good stop loss that's within range. Use low leverage so you can survive these swings here, because if you had high leverage, you probably got liquidated right here, and there's no sense in that, okay? Low leverage is king, folks. Trust me on this. Consistency is extremely important in trading. If you're curious about those results, check out our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. This is last month. We took 47 trades, 2 of them hit their stop loss, and 45 hit their profit targets. At least first profit target, majority of them hit all of them, of course. But anyways, conversation for another day. Check that out in your own time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something today. If you did, comment below. Love to hear it. If you haven't yet already, make sure you check out Bitunix. Phenomenal exchange, by far my favorite. I'm only recommending them because they have no KYC or VPN requirements for our community. US, Canadian members have been struggling with that. And on top of that too, they also have trailing stop losses, adjustable moving targets, adjustable profit targets where you can kind of set multiple ones. I have a Bitunix section here that kind of helps you understand how it works. I have some guides, some instructions. It's a really, really good section there if you're curious. So check that out in your own time. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you all in the next video. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.